girl, we're going to have to figure out how hot you are. Now, why am I saying this? I'm saying this because research actually says that long term, you will actually end up with someone at the same attractiveness level that you're at. But the gag is that most people overestimate their own attraction level. And so they're trying to get with people that are not aligned with where they're at. So for example, like you might be a 6, you're going for a 9, and usually that combination is real cute, but in this instance it's not, because then you get butthurt because that person is not going to want to be with you, and then you stop dating, and then you start and you stop, and you kill all of your dating momentum and all of your dating results. So I wanted to give you some cute tea in terms of how to figure out what attractiveness level you're at, because that's not something that you can establish for yourself. The market actually establishes it. Now, I know some people might be like, oh my God, I can't believe we're talking about attractiveness levels. Love matters. Looks don't matter. Girl, that's cute for you. And if you want to live in a fairy tale, girl, go to Disneyland and live in the movie Shrek. But as your fairy godbrother, I'm going to keep it real with you, because at the end of the day, love equals like plus lust, and attractiveness is going to be very important in terms of mate value and your ability to actually fall in love with your person. So with that said, let's figure out exactly how attractive you are. Okay, so just FYI, statistically speaking, most of us are between a 3 and a 7, roughly 70% of us. And then another 15% of us are an 8, 9, or 10. So I just wanted to level set that. Number 2, if you look at all of your boyfriends in the past, you need to average out their attractiveness score. That's probably going to be your attractiveness level. So if you had a boyfriend that was like a 6 and another one that's an 8, then you're probably like a 7. Now, you cannot be putting your situationships in this equation, because they don't count. They never counted, they never will count. Right? Now, for the girls who have never had a relationship, I see you and I got you. Now, if you've never been in a relationship and you're online dating and you want to average out like the guys that are reaching out to you in a very thirsty way, and you want to average them out. So let's say most of the guys that are really thirsty are like at a 4 or a 5. You want to add 1 point to that. You're probably a 5 or a 6. Okay? This is going to help you understand where you're at and the kind of person that you will get with. Now, am I saying just because you're like at a 6 right now that you can be a 6 forever? No, girl. You can change your attractiveness like rating. How do you do that? Obviously, confidence. As Meg says, if you're that girl, you know you're that girl, and you just have to become that girl. Number 2, you can change your looks. I did a video recently about man pretty. Girl, get into that to attract more guys that are ready for a relationship. You can do your makeup differently. You can dress differently to have a different attractiveness level. And then thirdly, it's location, right? So, girl, go to your small town where you grew up. You'll be hot there. If you're a black girl, go to Europe, you'll add a point there. And if you're in like Ireland or Germany or Netherlands or Croatia or Serbia or Southern Italy or Turkey, you'll add another point in those specific places, right? Or it just really depends on what city you are in the US. So for example, like, and let me know if I get this wrong or right, but like a Charlotte 10 is like a Chicago 8. A Chicago 10 is like a Houston 8. A Houston 10 is like an Atlanta, DC 8. Atlanta, DC 10 is like a New York 8. And a New York 10 is like an LA 8. Let me know if I got that right or wrong. Anyway, girl, what is your attractiveness rating based on what I just told you? I hope this helps. And if you want to learn how to up-level that, but also other parts of your mate value, such as your intellectual and your emotional quotient, definitely book a call with me. You know I got you.